do a makeup look for you that I did back in June for Pride Month, but is also a really cool concept because of the show Spintronics Winter Guard did this last season. If you guys haven't seen Spectrum, I really suggest you head on over there and check it out. It's really cool, and I think you guys will appreciate it. But anyway, let's get started. First of all, take care of this mess of hair. Moisturizer, always a good thing. And I got a septum piercing back in June, and in order to do my makeup, I usually, when I'm doing face stuff, just push it up into my nose and then pull it back down when I'm done with everything, so you're probably going to see that. Sorry if it weirds you out. Primer. Things are going to go a little bit slower because I'm having a hard time rubbing things into my face with my left hand because I put a butcher knife through my finger yesterday and my fingernail while I was at work, but everything's a-okay. I just don't want any blood in my face because that's not very good for your skin, I don't think. Foundation. Normally right after primer I would do concealer, but this is a pretty high coverage foundation, so I don't really feel like I need that. If you do, then go for it. Can check this out over on my Instagram, or if you're friends with me on Facebook or something, check out the picture that I posted, because I did post a picture the very first time I did this. And so lots of blush, and I'm really pale, and so my highlighter is sparkly white eyeshadow, lots of that too. So we're just gonna do these, blend them out, and make it look really light and pretty. Stuff going on. Eyeshadow primer. It's my favorite stuff. Urban Decay. Okay, now I'm going to give that a minute to set, and I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. I've been using, because I like to fill them in dark, I've been using this loose eyeshadow from one of those like kiosks you see in the mall. One of my friends got it for me, and it's in color 74, Mushroom. But it's a really pretty brown with some reddish undertones, so it matches my hair well. And I like to use an angled brush to fill in my brows, if you can see that. It just helps get everything a little more even, I think. Alright, my eyebrows are done. And I know my blush looks a little heavy, but I think it's just the camera. Like, I'm looking in a mirror and it looks pretty good. So, judgment call when you do this, whatever you want to do. Now, I have probably my favorite of all my eyeshadow palettes. It's my Morphe palette. Morphe is a great company, and it's the 12P, like their Picasso palette, and it has all these really bright and pretty colors. I used it a lot in my last video. Now, all of our eyeshadow we're going to do is going to be rainbow, and if you want the rainbow to look right from left to right when somebody else is looking at you, you've got to start out with red here in the corner of your right eyelid, but it feels backwards when you start to do it. So I'm going to start out, and I'm going to use the same brush throughout just because it makes blending a little bit easier. The only time I'm going to switch brushes is when I do yellow, because I don't really want my pan of yellow to look gross. And I'm going to do 3 colors per eye, so red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Brush for yellow. I always feel like I kind of lose the orange, so I'm going to go back in, add a little bit more orange, and then we'll take a fluffy brush and blend it out just a little bit. Okay, now starting on the other eye. Green. I like this light green just because it stands out a lot more than this one down here. This one's really pretty. blue. I know this one looks like blue, but it's actually teal, which I mean, cool spintronics, but light blue. That one's looking a little rough, but we'll blend it out. No big deal. And then for the last one. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and grab our fluffy brush again, blend all of it out so it looks a little bit cleaner. Your pretty rainbow eyelids. Next, we are going to top it off with some eyeliner. I'm not going to do any wings this time around, but if you want to do wings, go for it. You do you. It's going to be great. And I'm just using this little gel pot by Rimmel. Really like it. It's good stuff. And as for the bottom liner, I'm only going to bring it about halfway, and then I'm going to go back with our white eyeshadow that I use for a highlighter, and I'm going to put that right here on the bit that hasn't been touched yet because it's really going to brighten up the eye. Next up, curl eyelashes, add mascara. There's our mascara. And last, I'm going to do lipstick. This is color Cafe by New York Colors, like the super cheap stuff from Walmart, but that's what I use for all my winter guard season, and it stays on great. You might try it out. A pretty light shade. I don't want to go real heavy since your eyes are popping. I actually think this is the color I wore to prom, but it's really pretty. Now we're done. I'm out of setting spray, but add setting spray to hold this whole thing in place, and then let your hair down and let the world see that you love your makeup because it looks real fly. Promise. Thanks, guys. Like the video if you like it. Drop some comments down below, tell me what you think, and if you have any super spectacular ideas that you want to see me bring to life, drop those in the comments as well. Thanks for watching, guys.